Hello guys, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes and the Awakening. I thought we would continue our journey as we are in New Orleans at the moment. I think we are playing as Dr. Watson. I think we got ourselves into the bidding room, wasn't it? Piece of evidence, okay.
Ain't you in a rush? Go on, head inside.
Okay, so we can go inside.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Okay, just check that I've got the right evidence pinned. Okay, the bank has closed to visitors. Watson managed to get a pass and disregard. There's a poster promoting an auction. Stand Lord Smith for piracy. Reward as much gold as he weighs. What was the other thing it's got? Oh, that's okay.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
Could you help me?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Could have told you that, love.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Right, okay.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Okay, the banking house of Grey. Thanks, it's fine. Syllabus. Okay, we've got all these names here. French Quarter, St. Thomas, French Quarter. Okay. Got two pieces of evidence. Yeah, I've already got it pinned, so maybe if I ask them now.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind. Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Okay, so we're going to observe Grub with his hat on. Large wool hat. Oversized. Uh-oh. He's a sheriff. Golden Revolver champion. Luxurious textile. Cares for appearance. Fashionable or hates getting dirty. Sheriff covers the law of New Orleans. Fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance and image. However, it just cover his true nature as a remorseless and high-powered individual and a local or community who uses image to disguise his true nature. You go with that.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right, I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed them to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
He knows who I am. Yeah, he knows exactly who I am. Sheriff governs the law. He's eccentric, yeah. Okay. Meeting the sheriff. Just clean that to me. The local sheriff saw through Barnaby's disguise. He insisted on us leaving New Orleans tomorrow. At least there's a positive consequence of the failure. There is no sense of wearing Barnaby's silly, smelly outfit anymore. It's time to go back to the boat and change and avoid the legacy. You can ask about the sheriff.
Excuse me, just one question.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. I forgot.
Could you help me?
You better ask someone else about that.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Well, there's nothing else to do in here. That was a bit of a wasted trip. Speak to him.
Don't want to be rude, but even the man upstairs can smell you.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Excuse me.
All that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Right, so we can change his clothes, I think. Yeah. So what are we doing now? I keep hitting the wrong button.
Forget the sheriff. I'm sure it was simply bluster and bloviation.
We can unpin that, I think. So, was the boat through here? Grubs and Son. Okay. I was sure that was the way back to the boat, but obviously we can't go that way. Is Holmes still here, or is he gone now? Right, maybe if we go up here. Alright, love. Oh, here we go.
A pox on the crew.
I jumped in the sea. Okay. So,
Don't want to be rude, but even the man upstairs can smell you.
right, we'll go back. We did go the right way.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
Okay, can we change his costume yet? No. So, how am I supposed to get on the boat? Okay. Was that the boat?
Just tell me what you've learned. Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
Yeah, but I can't change my clothes. I can't get on the boat. Oh, this is it down here, is it?
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Alright.
Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
So can we change them? Where we go to change our clothes in? Okay. This doesn't make sense, does it?
Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
I'm trying to change my clothes, but it won't let me. Nothing up here. Where can I go to change my bloody clothes? This is ridiculous. Right. Right, so that's obviously not the boat. Hey doggy. Can't go in there. Can't get on that boat. No way through there. Right, I'm a bit stuck because I don't know what I'm doing. Just going to press save for the moment. We've got no new things here. Got one right. Who's your seller? Okay, we haven't got enough information for that yet. Try and see if there's another way. Yeah, there isn't, is there? This is blocked off here. Can't change his clothes. Won't let me. See? Can't change clothes here. I don't know where I'm supposed to do it. Well, so where can Watson change his clothes? Let me think. I'm wondering if this is a bug, you know? There's nowhere for me to go to change my clothes. Is this them here?
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John. I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
So, we got any more information there? Okay, we can't do that yet, so we're going to pin this evidence here.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Perhaps you'd like someone new today, Frank. How about Miss Trixie or Jenny?
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Well, at least we've met someone who's nice, anyway. Yeah, she was nice. She was helpful. So I think once we get to speak to her... Yeah, once we get to speak to this other girl...
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Okay.
Frank, darling, I'm flattered, but you know I'm out of the game.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're
Okay,
critiquing
fine,
wardrobes,
change your
Holmes, maybe
clothes.
you can
We'll
explain
talk
why you
afterwards.
used to roll
And
just
I
one
thought I was
sleeve.
the vain one.
Did you get bored halfway through?
Okay.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Is this familiar to you?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
People said that Champagne lives in the fisherman's quarter, in a hut, on a boat. She owns 2 dogs. Okay. Right, so... Where are we? Harbour Master, Harbour... So we've got to find the fisherman. Oh, yeah, we've got to go there, haven't we? The coal quarter. Let's see what's going on.
Do you know anything about this?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Is that the hut on the boat? Oh, we're here.
Tocqueville? Quiet! Hush now. No offense, Sheriff. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it, you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 1, 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire him out for dollars. Or a bottle of you know what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Okay, she was quite helpful. So... most likely the jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram, Edward Institute E. Anson from the French Quarter. Okay, so pin the evidence. Can't change my clothes. Oh, we're playing Backers Holmes, are we? Okay.
I feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine.
Okay, so we got to go to... let me check the evidence again. In the French Quarter. Okay, I don't think we've discovered that yet. We've got Chinatown. Call.
I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was Maman Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
Okay.
You mentioned a lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many, and we call them lowers. And Maman Brigitte is one of them. She is the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah. The signs of Maman's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
That is something.
Okay, so Cole Seabrook lives on the edge of fishermen distress. A man fisherman seems to be distressed. He looks desperate to talk to someone. A man could call Seabrook claims that he was visited by Lord Deb. Cole's symptoms are blurred vision, dry mouth, and photosynthesis. Can we have a look in your house, sir?
He dropped a cup here.
Okay.
This one is almost odorless. Interesting.
Interesting.
It smells sweet. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these. The healing properties of some herbs are truly
Cold ground
amazing.
herbs here, and some are extremely dangerous.
Goldenrod, oh dear. Okay.
Supper leftovers.
Oh God, looks a bit grim, supper.
It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
Some chewing tobacco leaves. Cheap and strong brew. With William in Shreveport, 1879. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives. Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
Well, I think that's more likely to be that he's fallen over. Okay, I'm going to go with that one.
have a feathered friend in the case. The damage is recent. Poor bird crashed against Cole's house. A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go. More boot prints here. Cole was having dinner. He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside. He could have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
Sir?
I must ask you, did you have a drink last night?
No, sir, I didn't take a sip. It all happened before I went to bed, and I only drink to fall asleep. That's just how it is lately.
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Samdi and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say. He has the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful.
Okay, so we've got a lot of evidence there. Right, so a bunch of green leaves, okay. The Voodooist. Cole received a recipe from a voodoo guy. Cole's alone in his room, so we're going to go and find this guy. Should pin that. So just go this way for a minute, see where this is.
Are you able to help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
The locals seem that they respect Samedi, despite him being a little strange. He helps people with their help items, can give advice. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
No, I've not heard about that, sorry.
Okay. So, what have we got now? Information. A verb sign at a place. VV sign at a place will help me locate him. What the hell's a VV sign?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Okay, these are not going to help, are they? So we're looking for a sign. Let's see if he... Oh, we know him already. We'll see if she can help.
Careful. Nolans may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly.
Could you help me?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I've not heard about that, sorry.
Jesus. So...
Do you know anything about this?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Are you able to help me?
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
Okay. Oh, let's just check we're in the right place first. So we need to go there.
Excuse me, just one question.
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Okay, mate. So, let's have another little look at the map, because... Can we... I think it's got to be up here then somewhere. Maybe in here.
Could you help me?
No, never heard nothing.
So that's not the fisherman quarter there. We are not in the fisherman quarter there. So we go back here.
Could you help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
It can be found at the side of the church. So we found the church, didn't we? It was up here. Where did I see the church? Oh, here's the church. Can be found at the side of the church, one of the entrances. Okay, we don't want to go in the water.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Wonder if I can go. No. Okay, Cole received a recipe from a herbal local centre who's known to be a voodooist. He can be found at the side of the church entrance to the fisherman's quarter. So, is that him there?
Help me, please.
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
Yeah, sir. Fucking hell, mate. Well, here's the church.
Could you help me?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Right.
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Okay, well, we're running out of time. So, let's save. And we'll have to leave the video today because we've run out of time. I've no idea where this guy is.
Help me, please.
No, I've not heard about that. Sorry.
Yeah. I can't see any signs, but Aha. Of course, we found it. So we'll visit him in the next video. Cheers, guys.